Mimi ningetaka kusema hivi, our position as leader jamii is that Ogolla has been assassinated. And we have enough information to suggest that it's an assassination. Yeah. It started in Bomas. Threats are very clear. Ruto said he forgave Ogolla, but he forgave him spiritually. But physically, he has executed this matter. Duale advised him to deal with KDF that tried to overturn his winning. So our position is that this is an assassination. Throughout the night, I tried to sleep with my stomach, saying it is an accident. My stomach refused. I slept with my back refused to accept it. I slept on my left, it refused. My right refused. I even tried to sit down, it refused. All my cells have refused to accept it is an accident. Remember, a military chopper, don't miss it was a bad aeroplane. This is the finest military machine ever. It doesn't come down like it is coming down, I'm telling you. It was well executed, it is an assassination. Because if you look at all evidence around it, if you look at the day, by the president giving a decree that military will take, KDF will take over the issue of internal security, it was preparation. It's like you want to cook ugali. You bring unga, you bring water, you light fire. Then if it's ugali, it's an ugali. What looks like a duck, cries like a duck, walks like a duck, cries like a duck, sleeps like a duck is a duck. What looks like an assassination, walks like an assassination, breathes like an assassination, is an assassination. Let them allow Kenyans to take their positions. My position is that it's an assassination. Let them do their investigation. We'll see who is wrong or right. Second, my point is, this is not an accident. Let me tell you why it's not an accident. And let me tell you why believing it's an accident is dangerous. If someone says an accident, let them tell us how accidents are planned and executed. Because it doesn't look like one. Accidents are caused by 3 factors for a chopper. I'm an expert in transport. 1, human error, meaning the pilot was drunk, he was sleeping, he's not well trained, he's not qualified. That cannot be the case because CDF had access to the most qualified pilot. So we rule out that one. Unless they tested the pilot before it was not in good condition, we don't believe it. The second factor is called environmental factor. The weather at 2:30 in Elgeyo Marakwet, it was as clear as this sky. There was no rainfall, the clouds were very clear. All factors shows that 98% of the times, the climate and the weather is very clear in that area around 2:30, between 12:30 to around 3:30, it is the clearest environment. So that one we rule out. There was no tear gas there being down on the sky by Wakina Burungei. There was nothing like cloud thickness. The visibility was clear. We rule out that environmental factor totally. The other factor can be technical error. The engine was bad, or maybe fuel was not enough, the thing was not guzzling fuel, or that the mechanic handling it did not check the exhauster, all those things. Having a plane that has a budget, do you know that that plane has a budget of 2 million just for maintenance per day? 2 million maintenance per day. Where did that money go to? Did Kindiki steal the money? Did he wire the money to CDF to maintain the plane? So the plane has got maintenance. There was no engine failure. This was an execution with the highest order. And in fact, big collateral damage. You want to kill 1 person, but in pretense you kill 9 people. You suffocate 9 families just because you want to target 1 person. So to accept an accident is a joke. And let me tell you why we cannot accept that. KDF is one of the most qualified professionals we have in the world. For them not to know how to transport their CDF shows that we have been lowered in dignity. So the president, we asked him, accept that it's an assassination for the sake of the Kenyan dignity. But to say it's an accident means who is safe. If CDF can die, some of us ride with the Toyota Wish, which even has no brakes, and we have not died. How can a plane where there's zero margin to error die? Remember, a plane can warn you. If Toyota Wish can tell you your brakes are getting over, Toyota Wish, or Voxy, or Probox. How about a plane carrying a CDF? It should even tell you that I can feel the wind moving, that the wind... this is a joke of the century. It cannot be an accident. First, it cannot be a bandit attack. Someone is saying there's a bandit attack, that someone could have thrown a grenade at the CDF. Let me tell you what, you are making the bandits look brilliant more than a CDF. Between the head of bandits and the head of CDF, who is more powerful? If Kenyan plane can be brought down on CDF by a grenade, we can be beaten by Somalia. To accept banditry and accident has what we call national and international risk. Because we need to show that we can beat Ethiopia. We need to show we can beat Sudan. We can beat Uganda. We can beat Rwanda. But after bringing down our CDF with a grenade only, it means that what Muhoozi of Uganda was saying he can take over Kenya in 24 hours, actually can do in 1 minute with a grenade. It's just too risky to accept that. So, Mr. President, we have 3 hypotheses: assassination, bandit attack, chopper accident. I am taking assassination for the sake of my country. And we are willing to go down with that one. You go and do your research. And I want to tell those investigation. I am an expert in investigation. There are what we call A, B, C of investigation. One is called A, assume nothing. So for us, we are assuming nothing. We are assuming what? Nothing, isn't it? Anything has happened, everything has happened. So we are starting from assumption of nothing. B is called believe nothing. We are believing what? Nothing.
We don't believe.
We don't believe anything you are saying, including even the names where he died, the name of the chopper. We believe nothing until we get what to believe. So, second one is B. No, C. C is called check everything. We are going to check everything, including under your bed,
yes,
for everything. We are going to check everywhere and everything. So, A, B, C, assume nothing, believe nothing, and check everything. We will do that until we turn every stone to get the truth of what has happened to Ogolla. Because we cannot be fooling. Luos are educated. We cannot be taken for a ride. If you go to Siaya, where Frederick has died, Francis has died, Ogolla, my namesake, that place has the highest PhD and professor holders.